Welcome back to the channel, and as you can see, I have two Gretsches. This is a Gretsch Junior Jet Club Streamliner G2210. This is a G2215. This one has dual Broadtron humbuckers. This one has a Broadtron humbucker in the bridge and a P90 in the neck. Some of you may have seen my video about this guitar. I go over it in great detail. I bought this guitar in the summer of 2020 from Showtime Music at the Crossroads Mall in Beckley, West Virginia. As I go into great detail about it in that video, I bonded with it instantly and it became one of my very favorite guitars, even though it only retails for $299.99. This one retails for $349.99. And I recently got it used for a lower price than that at Folklore Music Exchange in Charleston, West Virginia. So I thought it would be a lot of fun to compare these two guitars, to contrast them, and to play you some sound samples. So perhaps if you're in the market for one of them, it'll help you choose which one you want. The bodies of both guitars are NATO, the necks are NATO, the fretboards are Laurel. Basically everything is the same other than the cosmetics and the P90 compared to the humbucker in the neck positions. I have a D'Addario 10s on both of these guitars. They were both restrung, and all the sound samples will be played through a Vox AC10 with the bass and treble set to 5, the volume on about 3, and the gain on about 4. And I will scroll at the bottom of all the sound samples, the pedals I use for the individual ones. So with no further ado, let's see how they sound. take the opportunity to show you the electronics as well. As you can see, we have the very small alpha pots in this guitar, and we have the same ones in the dual humbucker one. They appear to be 500K. You can tell the wiring's the same. I will note that if you look at these solder joints in the P90 guitar, they do not seem to be quite as clean as in the humbucker guitar. Not that it makes a huge difference, but overall, the blue one seems to be of a little bit higher quality. Nothing really wrong with the other guitar, but everything just seems a little bit better put together. It might not come through in the video because there are such fine details, but the blue one, I think, would be the winner of the quality control between these two. But again, both perfectly usable, and that just demonstrates that even two guitars in the same year coming off of the same line of the same factory can have slight differences. my general impression has been that the P90 is a little bit thicker and fuller, and the neck Broadtron humbucker in this guitar is a little bit brighter and has a little more bite. So with that in mind, going straight into the Vox for one last go round. Lightning. It was a lot of fun going back and forth between the two guitars. This one continues to be one of my all-time favorites, and every time I pick it up it reminds me why. I really enjoy playing this one, but I basically just threw some new strings on it so it would be a fair comparison. It needs set up a little bit better. It was used, it was not straight from the factory when I got it, but I enjoyed playing it. Plays great, no issues with it. So what I think I'm going to do going forward is keep this one stock. And by the way, if you want to see the detailed specs of this guitar, which again, other than the P90 and this nice cream binding here on the top, they're identical other than the finishes. I'm going to put the link to the review of this one in the description if you're interested in looking at it in detail, because this was really more about comparing the two since I've already done a deep dive on this one. But again, I'm going to keep it stock going forward. As I noted in the video review of this one, the electronics are a little bit cheap, so eventually in terms of the wiring and things like that, I love the pickups. I'd never change the pickups in this one. But some of the wiring and pots aren't the greatest in this one, and eventually I might need to change it, but otherwise I'm going to keep it stock. This one might be in for some mods. I think I might get a TV Jones Filtertron style pickup to put in the bridge, because I love these Broadtrons. I mean, I love them compared to my Les Paul with Gibson 57 pickups. I usually like the sound of these better. But again, I already have them in this one. So try something different. And a lot of people at first glance confuse these with Filtertrons because they look so similar. But this is a PAF style humbucker. And then I'll do a video about the differences in the sounds and so on and so forth. I might eventually swap out this P90 for a higher end one, but I'm really pleased with it so far. But again, $349.99 retail, $299.99 retail. I really think you can't go wrong with these guitars. And as many people have noted, it says Gretsch on the headstock. They're made in Indonesia, but they are full-fledged Gretsches. They play great. They're wonderful guitars, and I can't recommend them enough. So if you get a chance and you're interested, please try one out. I don't think you'll be disappointed. Thank you again for watching. Please like and subscribe and leave any comments or questions you have below. And until next time, keep on rocking.